Hello everyone, welcome to the Mountain to Lake Realty Showcase. I'm Steve Furrow, and I know before you start adjusting your screen, you're wondering where Bob is. Well, Bob is not with us today, unfortunately, but he will be back next week for all you Bob enthusiasts out there. But I'm Steve Furrow with Mountain to Lake Realty, and we're bringing you the showcase here today. Obviously, if you're interested in buying or selling property, we'd love to visit with you. We have multiple ways for you to reach out to us, whether that be through our website at mountaintolake.com. You've got our telephone number there, 540-483-5566. Gives you the number to the office, or we have a location there at 195 South Main Street, which is in Uptown Rocky Mount, not far from the courthouse. We'd love for you to stop in and visit with us. We have someone there Monday through Friday, 8:30 to 5. Love to visit with you then, and if that time doesn't work for you, well then give us a call. We also got Facebook, several social media outlets. We'd love for you to reach out to us and let us know if you are interested in buying or selling property. We'd be glad to talk with you about that. So here we are. June is flying by. This would be your Father's Day coming up, and so I want to wish all those fathers out there a happy Father's Day. Maybe there'll be a hamburger or a hot dog in your future. We wish you the best, or maybe, hey, you get on some steak or a really great piece of fish. We wish you nothing but the best, all you fathers out there. We know that our jobs are difficult and can be trying at times, but keep up the good work is what we would suggest to you. Keep up the good work. Bob and I normally talk about what's going on in the market, and this real estate market's it is evolving. We're moving out of what we're kind of sure that spring rush, if you will, getting into sort of a more norm from the standpoint of the weather and the timeline. But we look at what's going on in the real estate market and the process or the pieces that are playing out in that, and there's really not a lot changed. There's a low inventory of homes on the market today. That's not changed for the last several months. And then when you look at buyer demand, we've still got a fair amount of buyer demand out there. And so those two things together make for, if you are a buyer in this market, you better have your act together. You need to have visited with a lender, been pre-approved, gotten your pre-approval letter or pre-qualification letter taken care of. You need to be ready, and when a house comes on the market and you get notification, you need to be ready to go take a look at it, because a lot of these homes are not lasting long, especially if they're priced right. So if you're a buyer, I would just tell you, be ready. Come by the office, give us a call. We'll sit down and talk with you about what to expect, how best to put you in the best position to take advantage of the expertise that we have, put you in the best spot to be successful in getting the house that you want. If you're a seller in this market, guys, it's a seller's market. I think low inventory makes it advantageous. So if you're interested in selling your home or selling some property, give us a call. Let's talk about it. We'll come out and visit with you. We can talk about some things that you may or may not need to do. It just depends a little bit. I was on earlier today, sat down with a listing appointment. We had a nice conversation. These folks are getting ready to move closer to their parents, and so they're looking at ways in which maybe they set themselves up to put their best foot forward, but they're not on any real push for a timeline. They're going to try to figure out maybe what's the best way for them to move forward, and that's the best situation when you're not pushed. You've got time to kind of ask questions, talk about things, and work through it. And so I'd encourage you, if you're a seller in this market, give us a call, give us an opportunity to come out and sit down with you, and we talk about those options and what's going on in the market and what's best for you. So that being said, I guess we're going to jump in here to some properties that we have available on the market, and we'll get started here. Here's a great property to talk about, start the show off. It came on the market, hadn't been on the market very long at all, just a few days. This is Reed Creek Drive in Bassett, Virginia. It's down in Henry County. If you're not familiar with where Reed Creek, you take 220 south from Rocky Mount, and then you would turn there on Tower Road. You take Tower Road to right on Reed Creek Drive, and this property is on your right. But a really nice brick ranch in a private setting. It's about 4 acres. Great living room, dining room. A lot of things to talk about here. We'll just step on inside. This total square footage on this home was 3,722 square feet. Large home, 4 bedrooms, 2 full baths. Obviously, we saw the picture outside there. You do have the attached garage. But you get a chance, we step inside, get a chance to see this kitchen. It's a remodeled kitchen, a nice dining area. A nice masonry fireplace, always a nice addition. And really nice sunroom here, some great seasonal views. We'll come around through the bedrooms, give you a chance to kind of check those out. But 4 full bedrooms, 2 full baths here with this home on Reed Creek Drive. You go downstairs, the lower level is unfinished, but you got a spacious family room there, rec room with a nice fireplace, workroom and storage. Lots of potential here on this lower level. You get a shot here of the back. You do have an additional garage on the lower level, which is always a positive. In addition to the garage on the upper level and the garage on the lower level, we've got this nice detached 2-car garage, which is always really nice. And guess what? Underneath here, I believe we've got an additional 2-door garage underneath. So car enthusiasts, this was a great spot for you to come and check out. Mentioned earlier, this is on Reed Creek Drive. It is in Henry County, but 4 acres. This property was not on the market long before we had a contract and it went pending. But this is a Reed Creek Drive in Bassett. Here's another property that came on the market. Was on the market, I think, just a little over a week, maybe 10 days here, and then had a contract, went pending. But this is a 3-bedroom, 1.5 bath home on Rueton Road in Rocky Mount. 1,392 square feet. This home, there's no basement here. It's all one-level living, so you got to appreciate that. Peace and quiet out there on Rueton Road. It is very quiet, very private. You got a great outdoor space. Sits on 0.63 acres. A great outdoor space for you to sit back and relax. Just kind of be to yourself. Step inside. You get a shot here of the living room area. You got kitchen and a dining area there. A dining area in the kitchen. Nice family room here. Off of the kitchen, and coming around, I mentioned it's 3 bedrooms. So this is one of the bedrooms that has a half bath and a large closet. Here's the 2nd bedroom and the 3rd bedroom. The shot here from the side of the house, side of the home. But one of the nice, unique features of this property is this 2-door detached garage. You got to appreciate that, and of course an additional carport. So these 2 properties we're starting the show off with today had great pieces here to work with, as far as if you're a car enthusiast or want to look after a car or have a place for storage. Both of these properties had that, and I think that that helps always when you're thinking about the sale of a home, what features you might have to offer. This is certainly a nice feature with Rueton Road. It'd be Rocky Mount, and it did go under contract fairly quickly. So now we're going to switch gears a little bit and talk about this property that At this point in time, there is no contract on, but it hasn't been on the market very long. We've got Grassy Hill Road. It's a little over an acre, 1.03 acres. When you talk about Grassy Hill Road, you think about, for me, I think about location. This is not that far off of 220, so your ability to get out into the car and onto 220 headed north or south is very convenient. We're going to talk about this home. It has 3 bedrooms and 3 full baths, and a little over 3,250 square feet. So a nice, rather large home here, 3,250 square feet. You've got some really nice mountain views there off of this home in Grassy Hill Road. It is a spacious one-level living. We'll just open it up and give you a chance to see what it looks like inside. But here's a shot of the great room as you come in. You get a shot of the kitchen. Really, really nice kitchen. Lots of prep space, work area there. It does have a really nice pantry as well. You get a shot here. Kind of what we're talking about, that prep space and area. And there you go. You see the dining area there. Close-up view of that. We're coming around to the bedroom. This would be the primary bedroom suite. It does have a walk-in closet as well as a double bowl vanity sink, a tub and a shower combo in the bathroom. 2 additional bedrooms. You get a chance to see this one here. And of course, bathroom, bedroom. Here we are. This is in the basement. Chance to see plenty of a rec space area. Got to appreciate plenty of room to get out and stretch. Looks like these folks might have been pretty active there in that area. Additional potential bedroom. Here we are. You shot on the back side of the home. Got a couple of access areas. A nice back deck. 1.03 acres. And get a chance to see that view that I was talking about a little bit earlier. But great spot. Sit out there and take that in. Really good spot here on Grassy Hill Road. This is in Grassy Hill Road with the Boone's Mill address. Love to show it to you. We're going to stay in Franklin County with this next listing. 0.6 acres, Hatcher Street. If you're not familiar, Rocky Mount, you hit 40 West, turn right on Hatcher Street. This home is on your left. It's a totally updated ranch home. You got hardwired Cat 6 Ethernet and coax installed throughout the house. So, if you're working from home or you're maybe doing some learning, got some child in school needs an opportunity. Sounds like this is a great spot. There you've got ample opportunity to get hooked up and online, which is always a great deal. 1,632 square feet. We've got 3 bedrooms and 1 full bath here. This does have a full basement, a walkout basement. And you see the nice metal roof there, which is always a positive. Vinyl siding. We'll step inside and get a chance to see the living room area. Here's the dining area and the kitchen and dining area. Come around to bedroom number 1 and bedroom number 2. Always love a checkerboard floor. There's a bathroom on the entry level there. And here's that 3rd bedroom. We'll come downstairs to the lower level. Plenty of opportunity there for you to set it up and design as you wish. Come around to the back side of the home, give you a chance to see the deck off the back side as well as a dry patio underneath. Of course, you got the steps coming out the side there. 0.6 acres. This is Hatcher Street in Rocky Mount. Place for your lawnmower, storage shed. A new listing. Love to show it to you here on Hatcher Street. Here's another new listing here on Knollwood Drive. If you're not familiar where Knollwood is, it is in Rocky Mount. It's in the Old Town Estates subdivision. But from Rocky Mount, you'd take Scuffling Hill Road. And of course, you could head on South Main Street there out of Rocky Mount, and then you would turn right on Scuffling Hill Road, then right on Knollwood, and home is out there on your left. It's an extremely well maintained home. You got to appreciate the location there. You're right there next to just about everything. We've got 4 bedrooms, 3.5 baths, got 3,300 total square feet. And yes, we have a full basement. So what else could you ask for there? We'll step inside and we'll get a chance to see some of the really unique features of this home. But this is a really exciting listing that, well, again, you can't really describe it. You got to go see it to really appreciate it. But here, you get a chance to see that great room, the family room area there. We've got the brick masonry fireplace. Got the built-in bookshelves, hardwood floors. Here's the dining area. Appreciate a nice dining room. Of course, here's the kitchen. White. Gotta like white. There you go. Coming around, here's the breakfast area. We're going to come into the master bedroom. Plenty of room here for a king-size bed. Nice walk-in closet. Master bath here. Got your tub, double bowl vanity, as well as a shower. This would be master primary bedroom number 2. You could have 2 masters here if you wanted, if you so needed it. You can see the bathroom there. This is bedroom number 3 and bath number 3. 4 bedrooms, 3.5 baths. A lot to talk about here. I really appreciate this feature of the home. This is a nice Florida room, a great spot to hang out and enjoy all the natural light that those windows would provide. We step downstairs to the lower level, and what could you do down here? All kinds of things down here. This is the lower level here on Knollwood Drive. We've got the laundry on the lower level. Sits on 0.5 acres, half an acre, but you get a chance to move around the outside of this property. Really enjoyable. Got a chance to, well, if you're interested in landscaping and growing some greenery, you've got plenty of proper opportunity to do that here on Knollwood Drive. Rocky Mount address. I'd love to show it to you. All right. Keep coming with some new listings. Here's David Lane. This is in Union Hall, staying in Franklin County at 2.625 acres. It's a great lot here. It does happen to have a single wide on the property. But if you're not familiar with where David Lane is in Union Hall, you would take 40 East out of the town of Rocky Mount. You turn left on Kemp Ford. Then left on Standa Ford, right onto Rock Cliff, and then right onto David Lane. The property is on the left there. But great location there to Smith Mountain Lake and the South Lake Spa and Salt Room. There's, well, this lot is does have some woods on it with a stream. You got plenty of room to build a new home. You've got a well and a septic already on there. The single wide is a 3-bedroom, 2-bath. So I'd love for you to come take a look at that. But this is David Lane with the Union Hall address, 2.62 acres. Now we're going to switch things up for a minute. That kind of runs through most of the new listings we have here since last week. And here we're going to share with you a couple of land listings. We got several here we'll talk about briefly, but this is first one we're going to talk about is Bethlehem Road. This has a Boone's Mill address. It's 15 acres. Most of it is wooded. It does have a stream on the property. A small cabin, it does exist. You've got a little over 680 feet of road frontage there on Bethlehem Road. Of course, the purchaser would be responsible for installing the well and the septic, but we'd love to show this to you if you're interested in some land. 15.05 acres on Bethlehem Road. You know, from Roanoke, you take 220 south to Boone's Mill. There at the stoplight, you turn right onto Bethlehem Road, and this property is out there on your left. So, Bethlehem Road in Boone's Mill. So I'm going to bring to you now a couple of tracts of land that happen to be in right up together. I've got 1, 8, and 9 that are all on Dusty Lane in Martinsville. It's still in Franklin County. All three of these lots, lot 1, 8, and 9, are all roughly 5 acres. Okay, this is in Countryside Estates. It's private. It is secluded. Love to talk with you about the restrictions, so forth there. But if you're interested in some really private lots, a place to put a home, you've got the opportunity to do that. We do have underground electricity here on these properties here on Dusty Lane. A couple of them do adjoin this pond. But that's Dusty Lane in Martinsville. We're going to switch gears now, and we're going to head to Goodview. This is actually in Bedford County. We've got a couple of contiguous lots. This is lot 9 and 10, or lot 9 here first. But these lots are on Horseshoe Bend Road, obviously in Goodview. From Hales Ford Bridge, you take 122 north, turn left on Diamond Hill, and then left on Horseshoe Bend. And this property is out there on your right. But 1.05 acres. This is lot 9. Owner is willing to do some financing if you need it. This is lot 10, which would be right there together, right there adjacent to lot 9 I just showed you. Again, it's a 1 acre lot. Both of these lots are roughly just a little over 1 acre. I'd give you a chance to check that out. Horseshoe Bend Road, and here's that put those lots together. Purchase all on 3.5 acres total. This is Horseshoe Bend Road in Goodview. Another lot here on Truman Hill Road, 2.7 acres. When you think about location to Westlake or to Smith Mountain Lake, you're not very far here off this Truman Hill Road. From Hales Ford Bridge, you turn right on Jubal Early, then right on Truman Hill, and you'll be able to find that property out there on your right. 2.7 acres, as I mentioned there, very convenient. I'd love to talk with you if you're interested in a little bit larger lot. Maybe check this one out here on Truman Hill Road. All right, that's going to take care of the land listings we're going to offer up today. I'm going to run through a couple of commercial listings here as we round out this show. From time to time, we have the opportunity to sell some commercial properties, and so here we go. This is a unique property in that it was a church campground campus. You know, we've talked about this home on previous shows, or this property on previous shows. This is a very unique property in that there's a lot of things to talk about here. I'm going to run through them very quickly, but 14 acres, Leesville Road in Lynch Station. It's in Bedford County. If you're not familiar, Leesville Road, there what you would do is take 24 east, and and then turn on right onto 43 South, which is Leesville Road, and the property is on your left there. But we'll step in and give you a chance to see some of the features of this home, or this property. You get a chance to see there the large tabernacle that connects the covered walkway that brings you across here to the kitchen and the mess area. But this tabernacle area here is 64 by 120. It obviously, you can see it is wired up for sound, so we can put on a concert or have a gathering of some sort. You need to be able to share whatever message you've got. This would be a place you'd be able to do that here in the tabernacle. Shot here from the back side. This is a little workspace area there in that tabernacle. We're going to move here now to the mess hall, or the cantina. It's a 60 by 74 building. It does have a nice covered porch off of the back side. Here is it's the gym recreation area. It's a 50 by 100 metal building. And inside you get a chance to see how they used it, but certainly could be used for other things. You do have the large roll-up doors there. Moving around, you've got some additional dorms, additional buildings there, housing for staff, housing for the camp participants, so forth. I'll just give you a couple of quick rundowns. That director's cabin there you see to your left is 38 by 32. The girls' dorm that you see kind of straight ahead of you in the middle, it is a 20 by 151, and you've got a boys' dorm cabin 20 by 205. Additional offices and buildings as well. Really a lot to talk about. Really got to get out there and take a look at it to really appreciate all it has to offer. You do have some additional property of 14 acres. You've got some soccer fields, you've got a baseball field, you've got an amphitheater. So just a lot of room here to do whatever you need. It was a great space for this church campground campus. Love to show it to you here. This is Leesville Road in Lynch Station. All right, we're going to come back to Rocky Mount. This is Circle Drive, a very well-maintained brick building here, Zone GB, fairly new as far as when you think about commercial properties in and around Rocky Mount, things that are available. This home or this property was constructed in 1999. You've got ample parking. You've got, I think, 16 parking spots there. And of course, on not far off North Main Street here in Circle Drive, you've got a really high traffic count, so tremendous potential there depending upon what your use would be. But 4.5 baths there currently, and could be up to 12 offices, of course a reception area and conference room, break area. One of the nice things or nice features of this particular property here on Circle Drive in Rocky Mount is the inside it was constructed in a way that these walls, they're not load bearing, so your ability to create whatever space you needed, you could certainly do that. When you look at the total square footage, you're a little over 2,800 total square feet here on Circle Drive, which that's a pretty good size. So if you needed a large area, give you an opportunity to show your wares, the Circle Drive property is certainly something you should maybe take a look at. That Circle Drive in Rocky Mount, they're right off of North Main Street. The last property we're going to talk about is a property here unique in that not only are you buying the property, you also have the opportunity to buy the business, which is Smith Auto Sales. Great location here on Old Franklin Turnpike. 1.5 acres, a little over 600 feet of road frontage. So if you're interested in car business, love to talk with you about that here on Old Franklin Turnpike. So guys, that's going to wrap up the show today. We certainly do appreciate you watching. We appreciate the Cable 12 and the Neighborhood Network. Until next time, take care.